Hello, this is Fred at the Gate with today's devotional. You know, we deal with a lot of devastation, a lot of atrocities in the world, a lot of opportunities where people suffer. And as believers, because we have a genuine care and concern, and because we love these persons, we want to get involved and we want to help as much as we can. But something I've learned from more than 20 years of pastoral ministry is there is what we call a ministry of presence. You know, oftentimes we want to get in and try to fix things for folks. We want to say the right thing or do the right thing, but sometimes there's nothing that can be said or nothing that can be done, at least by us. And it's those situations where we have to understand how powerful a ministry of presence is. Now, read the second chapter of Job, the first 13 verses, and you will discover that's what his friends did. They came and they sat with him. It said that when they came upon Job, after he done lost his children, after he has been experiencing a physical pain from the affliction of the bulls and everything that Satan came against him to do, that God allowed him to do because he knew where Job was. He knew what he put in him, so he knew what he can get out of him. But the ministry of presence says, you know what? I don't understand it all. A ministry of presence says, you know, I may be hurting too, but I want to be able to be there for my friend and help them walk through their midnight hour. I've learned, and I continue to learn, that in some of the most overwhelming situations, some of the most tragic situations, people may not remember what you did. They may not remember what you said, but they remember that you were there. And so when we look at this encounter with Job, it says his friends didn't even recognize him. That's how bad he looked from his own suffering. But they sat in the dirt with him and said nothing. No one spoke for 7 days and for 7 nights. They were there to let their friend know you're not in this by yourself. And so when we want to be able to help those that we love that are going through difficult times, don't try to cure the person that's suffering, because you can't. Cure comes from God. Just care for the ones who are suffering. And sometimes just sitting quietly with them in a corner will be the very best thing that you can do. A ministry of presence is powerful and much needed.